Hey all you bros and babes, my name's Dan and I cover everything from altcoins to NFTs. Now I can't give out investment advice, but I can tell you what seems legit. The biggest news of the week is of course the Ethereum ETF approval.
You tell Biden to shut his wrinkly old trap. I ain't signing off on nothing for him to impress the crypto crowd. The man can't even go on stage without falling over, let alone get off the stage.
So the SEC just approved these 8 companies for a spot Ethereum ETF. Now there's a whole lot of boring parts to this, but we're gonna skip all that crap and get to what matters. Now the good news is that none of these companies are allowed to stake the Ethereum that they're gonna be buying to back these funds up with. This means that they're not gonna be earning staking rewards and they're not gonna be able to control validators. Theoretically, if they did control validators, they could censor transactions by not including them in produced blocks. Normally this isn't really an issue, but considering how much money the suits bring to the table, well, the bad news is that the SEC could go after Ethereum in a Ripple-like lawsuit because in the 2014 initial coin offering, Ethereum wasn't registered as a security. That's a very TLDR version of a very big subject that is very high up in the air right now. But the ETF approval is making things look very favorable. Overall, this is actually huge for crypto because the SEC normally considers anything that isn't Bitcoin an unregistered security, meaning
you ain't getting no ETF and you ain't getting no big bankers buy-in.
But now that Ethereum got the green light, this could potentially open the door for others. Maybe Solana? So is it time to buy Ethereum?
Yeah.
Hey, simmer down. We're going to get to you in a minute. Bloomberg ETF analyst James Safe, that guy, believes that it could take up to 5 months for the spot Ethereum funds to be cleared for trading because the SEC has to sign off on registration statements, meaning the big boys might not be buying in just yet. But the whales might be. Into the Block reported that on-chain trading right around the time of the ETF approval spiked to a 2-year high of just shy of $16 billion. And 90% of those transactions were actually $100,000 or more a pop. All of that while the supply on centralized exchanges hits an 8-year low of just 11% of the supply of Ethereum. Hey, you want to quit your yakking so I can show them the Ethereum chart? You know what? Go for it. Just get it out of your system. Sucker Man Dan figured out why everybody's eager to get in on Ethereum, but is that bad boy ready to be bought? Now, this light blue trend line right here, that is our long-term support, and we're on a daily time frame in case you're wondering. First, let's look at support and resistance. Bing, bong. Now, let's figure out where we're going. So price action and RSI just visited Snap City, just as these green guys come marching on in, which just also led on-bounce volume to break that nice red line of resistance. All right, pump the brakes and really rocket ship us back on in because we could stop at the 3,500 level of support before we go on that moon mission. We got a real low volume pump into resistance up here, right as RSI's down here, fiddling around with the 70 level, deciding if it wants to go over it or not. We want to see higher buying volumes at lower time frames and the RSI to get its act together and push over that 70 level to get that northbound blast off. Oh hey, and I got another one for you boys and girls. Yeah, that's nice. End of the video. So what about Solana? The idea that it's next in line for an ETF has been floated around through a number of people, but it doesn't have a futures ETF yet. And that is one of the key reasons for the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF approvals. Basically, the SEC wants to see a very high correlation between the spot and futures ETF prices before it approves a spot ETF for that coin. Solana did just beat Ethereum for the first time ever on total economic value back on May 12th. And it's been crowned king of CoinGecko's fastest blockchains list. Plus, just a couple things to note, Solana is being listed on HashKey Global. They have a very wide reach over Asia. And the Phantom Wallet is one of the top utility apps on Apple's App Store right now, right behind Google and Chrome. Since we're on the topic of SEC actions, you probably heard that FIT21 was passed. In simple terms, it says that anything that's a crypto security, which is pretty much anything other than Bitcoin right now, is going to be regulated by the SEC. And anything that's a crypto commodity is going to be regulated by the CTFC. And that's pretty much only Bitcoin, I think. And this bill is going to establish a process for crypto to become a commodity over time. Now, this bill will outline when crypto is no longer security and becomes a commodity. Of course, this idiot opposes it, but if they do their job, this should work out pretty well for crypto. But we're talking about the government here, so
I've seen him before. That's that guy don't like them crypto coins.
And just real quick, the CBDC Act was passed. All you need to know about this is that the Federal Reserve cannot issue a central bank digital currency, meaning we're not going to become like China, where the government can tell you what you can and can't spend your government-issued airdrop on. Okay, it's NFT time. Usher in the intern. Dudes, Mr. Dudes, I found the perfect NFT. Well, Titty DAO. How do you still work here? There are thousands of NFTs. Of course, you picked the one called Titty DAO. Why don't you cool your tits over there, Anchorman Danny? Got him. All right, fork over the report. And it's on the back of a Suncoast receipt. I don't even know how long they've been out of business.
Hell, and the people on the internet talking about titty. Where's that $30 your cousin gave me for my birthday?
Oh, and it's not like, like real life boobies.
Booby's a bird anyway.
So TLDR Titty DAO, it's OG Solana project, just had its 2-year anniversary a couple months back. They provide NFT alpha, crap coin calls, crypto trade setups, a little bit of sports betting, pre-sales, giveaways. And the scoop you got on these guys is that they are about to release a bot. Looks like a trading bot, I think. They're about to burn the currently listed collection for a new one at a ratio of 3:1. So you need 3 NFTs and you burn it into a new one. And you will need the new NFT to access the DAO after the burning. They have plans to actually do something with their token Palm. Oh, and the founder, A-Titty, is releasing a video where he's going to dox himself.
Okay, T-I-T-T-Y. Oh. Now wait a minute, this ain't, boy, don't be sneaking up on me. Idiot.
All right, that sounds pretty legit. I'd jump on that booby bandwagon. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you look down your shirt and spell attic? Hey. Hi. So you dudes want an undervalued altcoin. Look no further than Veracity. Ticker's VRA, and that dude is bottomed out right down here. Now, again, that light blue line is the long-term trend line. So let's set up support and resistance. Bing, bang, and boom, I guess. First thing we notice is price action is trying to push past this yellow fella. Now that's real nice because RSI and OBV just visited Snap City. Now RSI is confirming these higher lows and is heading to the northern side of that 50 line, just as OBV has made this double bottom and is bouncing higher. Now this ain't no guarantee, but this party looks like the parents are out of town and this caker's getting ready to kick off. All right, all you bros and babes, I hope everybody got something out of this week's episode. Look, if I screwed anything up, slap on the caps lock, let me know down in the comments section. But if you like what we do here at Seems Legit Research, give us a like and subscribe so I can quit catering animal birthday parties for a living.